Well, folks, it is about time someone rained hell on the big tech overlords trying to erase conservatives from the digital space. And of course, President Trump is the man who is now doing just that with his recently announced class action lawsuit against Facebook, Google, Twitter, and their CEOs. Now Americans who have had enough of the shadow banning, the censorship, they're all hopping on board. As the president said, it could be thousands of them. Well, one of those thousands is reality TV star Siggy Flicker. She is joining President Trump's lawsuit in the fight against big tech. Siggy alleges she's been targeted on social media for years because she's talked about being a conservative, a former Democrat turned Trump supporter, and legal immigrant from Israel. Well, she didn't fit the mainstream media's view of who should be supporting and who she should be supporting. So her high-profile accounts, she insists, are shadow banned, censored, and in some cases even disabled. Siggy claims that this photo, the one that you're about to see here, she posted, simply wishing Melania Trump a happy birthday in all of the languages she speaks. What is the problem with that? And look at Melania. She looks absolutely gorgeous, okay? She says this is the reason why her Facebook account was deleted. Why? Well, Siggy never found out. Did it violate a Facebook rule? How could it? Well, she says this lawsuit could help answer those questions because Facebook never revealed to her what was the issue with that post. Well, former Real Housewives of New Jersey co-star Siggy Flicker now joins me. She attended President Trump's news conference at Bedminster in New Jersey yesterday. Siggy, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me. Proud patriot right here.
So, well, I love it, Siggy. Tell me, what got you involved with this lawsuit? Where do your social media accounts stand right now as well?
Well, my Facebook has been disabled for no apparent reason. Like I said, I put up a picture of beautiful Melania Trump on her birthday on April 26th. I went to log into my Facebook and it was disabled. My attorney, Alina Haba, sent out a letter to the general counsel of Facebook. And of course, when socialists are running Facebook, they feel like they don't need to respond, so they haven't responded yet. So because I was fortunate enough to attend the press release yesterday to hear the class action lawsuit that President Trump has brought upon, on behalf of the people, we the people who President Trump cares about. He is the only president defending the Constitution and protecting the Republic. My attorney has now requested that we join in this class action lawsuit because we are now in a critical time in history. And Americans, don't take it from a legal immigrant. Travel the world and realize this is the greatest country. And they are playing by Saul Alinsky's playbook. They are trying to destroy America from within.
Siggy, let me play this soundbite for you from Jen Psaki, the spokesperson for the president, because as you can imagine, her view and the president's view is out in left field when it comes to President Trump's lawsuit, but let's roll it and I'll get your response.
I will say that as it relates to these lawsuits, it's certainly a decision for the platforms to make. I think it's safe to say that the president spends a lot less time obsessing over social media than the former president.
Yes.
Hardy har har har, and then she giggles.
Right.
This is a serious lawsuit. I think privately they're taking this seriously. I think publicly they don't want to, Siggy.
Okay, you have to understand that the puppets are not, they're all in a panic behind the scenes. What President Trump is doing once again is defending the Republic, trying to defend the Constitution. I was a reality star for over 10 years. I know all too well all about fake storylines, selected editing, and manufactured stories. I've been there and I've done that. I am here to tell you that there is a very big case because Section 230 was established in 1996 when Mark Zuckerberg was about in middle school. And at that time, you only had 20 million people worldwide using these social media platforms. Today, you have over 1 billion people using these platforms. And why Section 30 was created was to protect children and the exploitation of children. And today,
let me ask you.
What these companies have done, they've abused Section 230 to silence conservatives like myself and millions of others.
They certainly have, and for everybody at home that doesn't know, Section 230 gives these social media outlets protection that they can't be sued, that they're not a publisher. But we now know, of course, they act like publishers with censoring and putting warnings up and all of the like. Siggy, last question for you. What has this cost you as far as either monetary fame, fortune, whatever it may be, from limiting your ability to reach your fans on social media?
Well, my ability is to reach my fans on social media. Of course, when you disable my account, it's hard for me. But I have to tell you this. When I turned around and I realized what really is happening in America, and I was able to stand up not just for Donald John Trump, but being a patriot and standing up for the greatest country in the world, I get stopped all the time with people saying, "Can I give you a hug? Thank you for being a patriot." I'm going to tell everybody out there, stand up for your country, defend your country. You know, I'm lucky that I'm retired. I'm 54 years old. I've had a wonderful career. I'm not doing this for fame, and I'm not doing this for money because I don't need it. I'm doing this for my children and the next generation of Americans, for the future generations of Americans that deserve to grow up in America, not in China, not in Iran, not in a socialist communist country, in the land of the free because of the brave.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siggy Flicker. One of the reasons I had you on this program is because I've watched you stand up like that. It's what I'm telling everybody out there to do. We need people to be bold right now. Do not be afraid about speaking your voice. You can be kind, and you don't have to be rude, but be bold and be open. Siggy Flicker, thank you so much for telling your story. I appreciate you coming on today.
Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.